Hello all. So in this presentation, I am going to uh, share my IBM Nalaiya Thiran program and project Smart Lender. I am Bharat Kumar. My teammates are Dhanush, Vignesh, and Chidambaram. Our it is the Smart Lender. It is actually a data science project, and in this project, we need to make a case study on the smart loan predictions, and we have to create an web app using a Flask. We need to go through on some of the machine learning libraries and data pre-processing techniques. So this is our project paths. Starts from the data science study, pre-processing, and studying some of the basic libraries, exploratory data analysis, data pre-processing, model building, and deployment. This is our empathy map, which is a case study about the loan predictions and how it was made. This is our ideation phase, where we we can collaborate with our team members and made a decision what to do and what to include in our project. And we also made a case study on the loan predictions. So this is our architecture proposed solution for the smart lender. We're collecting the user information and pre-processing it, and we want to fit the data according to the bank. So finally, the approval status will be given. This is our project design. We're getting the data from scratch and how it was pre-processed and how it was made and scratched from the information. This is our actual path flow of our model, and let's jump into the implementation and learning path. So uh, in this learning paths, first starting from the data science basics, and we are using some of the IBM cloud services, which is includes IBM Watson, IBM Machine Learning, IBM Notebook, and we are using endpoint URL and API key for it for the Flask deployment, which is nothing but a web app. So let's now see the implementation. So this is our actual project, actual case study starts. We are using IBM Notebook for this work, and we are getting the dataset from the IBM Watson by using a endpoint URLs, and this is our dataset, the problem statement dataset, which includes a set of columns which is collected from the customer for their loan approval. We are making some of the exploratory data analysis on it, and we are using some of the machine learning algorithms, and we are seeing which algorithm fits the most. So this is actually a decision tree algorithm, and we are fitting the model. We are splitting the data into a train and test, and in the train phase we are fitting the model. So it is actually a classification problem, so we are making the predictions on it, and we also comparing the result with the random forest classifier algorithm, which is another classifier algorithm. So in comparing both, random forest gives us the most accuracy. And at last, we are building using IBM Watson machine learning. We are creating a model using IBM services, and we are deploying. We are getting the key from it. So this is the source code, where we are just importing the model, and we are deploying the model, and finally we are getting the API key for it. So this is our actual path flow. And next, to the Flask deployment. So this is my Flask application. So first it asks prompts for the user to enter their name. I am giving my name. When you click on submit, it was asking the parameters, which is the futures we need to give as an input. So I am giving some input to the model. I'm leaving the loan amount. The loan amount is how much loan you get from the bank. And these are the sum of the terms. I'm giving the input credit history, and these are the some of the parameters we have analyzed and we got from the dataset. So when click on submit, it will internally call the IBM credentials that we have deployed a model. So it will fetch us into that model, and they will be trained, and final output will be displayed here. For the given output, for the given input details, the loan is not eligible. So it shows that for the given value of the informations, we cannot give the loan. So basically, we are automating the loan process, which is involved traditionally used by the bank, and we are using some of the APIs to make it easier. So this is our actual path flow and the actual proposed solution. Let me show me the code. So it was developed in a Python Flask, where Flask is a mini web framework. It works on with the app server and web server. For web server, it uses a inbuilt deploy server, and for app server, it uses uh, Unicorn. So it is a mini web framework where you can just give the following inputs and we can get the output in the form of a HTML or in some of the rendered formats. So as we train our model in the IBM cloud, we are just giving the credentials which is get from the IBM. And these are some of the routes which is used in my project. I have to transfer the pages. And this is the actual route and function where we are giving the set of inputs and fetching the output. And in templates folder I have some of the pages which we see and which is rendered as the output screen. In CSS and static folder we have set of images and CSS which is loaded in the page when the HTML page is rendered. This is our project. So all the assignments and all our parts are uploaded in a GitHub. So thank you.